some kids are super outgoing, and it happens overnight. And I would say you are one of the kids in my recent memory that had one of the easiest times fitting into Route 30 and driving out. And when I think of you, like when I try to picture all of it in my mind, I picture you kind of wrapped up in all your friends and arm in arm or holding hands and coming from recess into the hallway bunched up with all your friends. And that didn't take very long to happen, right? For some kids it takes months, but it seems like you did it just within a few days. And that says a lot about you, and it also says a lot about the friends you've made, right? How cool they are to walk into Route 30 and drive them out. So that's one thing that comes to mind when I think of you.
Okay.
Another thing is how many wonderful pieces of writing you've contributed during the year. Not only to the newspaper, Olive, but I have stacks and stacks of our writing over the year, and when I look at yours, they really stand out to me. One thing that makes them stand out is all the little artwork you do around the edges, right? All those cute little illustrations that you've done. And sadly, when I look at that, I think, wow, I don't give you enough opportunity to do illustrations. And so I apologize for that. But the most recent piece of writing that I remember was your piece about our trip to OMSI, right? What a great piece of writing that was. That was like middle school writing. And I was so proud to put it in the weekly report and show it off to all the families. So thanks for all the writing that you've contributed. The last thing that I want to mention is just something that happened today. Okay, and it's a great example of your character. We've been talking about character traits. You came back to get an assignment, right? And I gave you the answer key by mistake, right? And you were about halfway back to your seat, and you could have taken that. You could have taken that answer key and used it to fill out your work, right? But you brought it right back up to me and told me that that was the answer key. So that's just a good example of your honest character and your character as a student. Okay, so I really appreciate that. So the three things that I mentioned was how wonderful you fit in, what an amazing writer and illustrator you are, and what a great student character you are. And I'm so glad you made it into Room 30, Olive. Okay. Happy birthday. Is today your real birthday? Sweet. Happy birthday. Okay. So who else would like to offer a toast for Olive? We'll start with Keanu.
Well, Olive, you're my friend, and I remember that you were on the Battle for Books team this year. And thanks for these treats. Also, thank you for inviting me to your birthday party.
Nice toast, Keanu, and happy birthday. Nice toast. Jilly.
You're a really good friend of mine, and like Mr. Augustine said, you were a really good illustrator and writer. And I remember right when you got here, we became friends like in the afternoon. It was just a really nice friend. Happy birthday.
Nice toast, Jilly. Ellie.
So, I've been friends with you for quite a while, and you're like one of the only people who knew that, like, when I brought up a certain animal, that nobody else understood, you were the first one to point it out.
Was that the penguin?
And echidnas.
Oh.
So we get together. I wish you weren't so busy because I really like it when you come over to my house. I remember at that one mystery house, you would always commit suicide just to get the green star. And so, happy birthday from the highly negative dynamic squad of Velocity.
Nice toast, Ellie. Awesome. Go ahead, Thomas.
So, our families, to be honest, like our moms, know each other first before we. But when my mom and dad went on a date, and I went over to your house, we we got to know each other, and we watched a lot of exploding TNT, and let's just say it was interesting.
Hi, Joe. Nice toast, Thomas. Sorry.
If you're taking them like that,
Yeah, like Ellie said, I wish we weren't so busy because we do a lot of stuff at her house. Let's
the
just
more you
say.
run I didn't do this.
And
The more you run the more you get to
Thank you, Thomas. Miles M.
playing Legos.
So first of all, we need some more food desserts because it like
What happens?
this is more than just like one. It's like a bunch.
I'll have it.
Also,
So when you want to
thank you
lock
so
it
much
or
for
unlock
inviting me to
it,
your birthday party.
push it in,
And
open it.
you're also really nice. I actually didn't really think this through. but Happy birthday.
That turned out perfect, Miles. No problem. Mia.
We skipped the playground. We all know this kid was in disability.
Quite a
It's up
while.
to you
We
whether you
had
want
our
them up there
differences
instead.
and on some things, but I really think that you're good at drawing and you're a really good friend to have. Happy birthday.
Sweet toast, Mia. Thank you. Morgan.
We've been friends from the beginning of the year, and once everybody had their birthdays, I noticed that you were the only one who toasted everybody, even if it was like a boy.
Nice blue ball.
But also, you're really nice. Like, I've never seen you be mean to anybody, and that you're also part of this like, not like squad thing, but friend group, where you're really into Illuminati and like Hufflepuff. But yeah, happy birthday.
That was a great toast, Morgan. Good, I remember. Elliot.
Well, I've been your friend for a while now, and we both really like pushing and Illuminati. And also, I might be getting you something pushing related. I'm still not sure. Probably. And also, MLG Football Club Stroll. Happy birthday.
Nice toast, Elliot. Go ahead, Anna.
You've been my friend since the beginning of the year, and we've done a lot of stuff together. And I remember just recently this morning, Thomas and I were trying to pull you off the monkey bars, make you lose a no touch the ground tag. And these treats are really cool, and I saw you eating one on one of our field trips, and you told me it was from New Zealand. And so I just wanted to say happy birthday.
Thank you, Anna. Miles B.
I don't know you that well, but what I remember I've had is like you showed me this Japanese anime book that had some weird parts in it. You know, it was disturbing. Thanks for the dessert and happy birthday.
Thanks, Miles. Good, I remember. Avery.
I'm very happy that you are on my soccer team because you're really good at playing. And I'm actually kind of sad that I didn't put you on my list for a field trip when my dad was driving. It was a very interesting one. And happy birthday.
Thanks, Avery. Michaela.
You were a really good friend of mine, and I remember when we were on the bus and I was having trouble with my homework and you helped me with it. And thank you for these treats. They look really good. And you were really kind to everybody, and it's just that you really are not mean to anybody, and you try to make problems better. And happy birthday.
Great toast. Great toast for your team. Miles R.
Okay, just to let you know, you showed me that anime book, and that, let's just say, it was pretty interesting.
And happy birthday.
And happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, the treats look fun. Go ahead, Emma.
Are you also selling anime book?
anniversary, Toasty. And thank you for the dessert. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Emma. Go ahead, Henry, for your teammate.
I feel bad because you got stuck with a team with just one other girl. Okay. No,
Let's not interrupt Toast.
And I remember you brought the anime book and that was very strange. And these trees look really good and I'm happy with it.
Thank you, Henry. Solid Toast. Dana.
So,
So, Peter, let's make sure we're listening to everybody's toast.
We've been friends since the beginning of the year, and I remember on like that Friday you came over to my house with Morgan and my sister and your sister were there, and they were like, and my sister had volunteered to like take care of Mr. Finch's guinea pigs, so they were down there, and we were on my trampoline. And your sister came on, and we didn't, or your sister and my sister wanted to get on, but we didn't allow them because they were just them. So then we went downstairs, and you were always like willing to try new things. Like I was like, oh, well, can we go do this? And you're like, sure. And then you're like, after, can we do this? So you were always willing to do things that other people wanted to, like, and you never said no or. Like, no, we can't do that. That's not something I like, or something like that. Happy birthday.
Great toast, Dana. And if you want to go ahead, Birdie.
Since I'm new here, I didn't really have enough, not like a lot of friends when I first got here. But when I first came in here, you were one of the people who were like the first people who ever said hi to me, and I really appreciate it. And you've been I don't know. And thank you for these snacks, and since you showed me that anime/manga book, you might have ruined my childhood forever. So happy birthday, and thank you for killing me in this summer. Thank you so much.
Okay. Kevin, we're going to end with you. Go ahead, Kevin.
Alex, you've been a really nice friend to me, and I've noticed that you're a really good artist, and that you play a lot of child. And I just want to say thank you for inviting me to your birthday party and happy birthday.
What a great toast, I thought. Yeah, Kevin does good toast. So, Olive, that has to feel good, right? All these friends, all your new friends. Toast to you, and I want to compliment, before we dig in, listen, Theo. Hey, Theo, I want to compliment anybody that offered a toast, because it's not easy, but once you get it out, it feels so good to say something nice about a friend. And, if you did not offer up a toast, Theo, before you head off. So I know we're kind of anxious to dig in. Olive, do you want to take the first bite, and then we can eat a little bit, and then we have to pack up. So I'm waiting for Olive. I'm watching.